The team at St. Luke's offers advice on nutrition and exercise that will positively change your health.
Even though I was big most of my life, I never really worried about my weight. I mean, I'm able to do stuff. I was obviously getting a little older at the time. And I'm taking a lot of drugs as far as for my diabetes and stuff like that. I think it all kind of worked on me. So when I actually got to the doctor, I think I was ready. It was time for a change.
There's so much more to weight loss and developing a healthy lifestyle than nutrition. The Health and Nutrition Technology program is actually at medical facilities throughout the country. We teach everything from stress management and how to develop an assertive communication style to nutrition and reading the food labels and physical activity. So it really runs a gamut.
My brother went the surgical route. I didn't want to go through that. I figured if I was going to lose weight, the best way for me to lose weight is if I did it.
Usually when someone does a program like this, they're kind of deciding which way to go. Do I, have the surgery, or do I want to try something else first? Phil was presented with that choice and chose this.
Jennifer is a hometown girl as far as I'm concerned. She's raised in Hellertown, so instantly I had a connection. And I probably wouldn't be as far as I am today with my weight loss if she wasn't there.
When a patient comes to St. Luke's, they are getting the best care. We have a lot of qualified clinicians who have specializations, certifications, and we develop individualized treatment programs. I first started treating Phil 9 years ago after his first knee replacement. He did regain full range of motion and strength and return to his daily activity. Several years later, I saw him back in the clinic, and it actually was a revision of the same knee replacement.
Being over 400 pounds, and being active, maybe if I wasn't active as much, but doing things around the house, your knees took a beating. I blew out the first knee, I blew out the second knee, and then I had to get a revision on my third knee. It doesn't take much to realize that your weight is what's doing it.
Increased weight can cause increased stress and wear and tear on the joints. For example, for every pound that you have of extra weight, it can cause 4 pounds of extra force in the knee.
I think the motivation was I like where I'm at now. I liked when I started losing the weight, even when I lost the first couple of pounds, I liked that. The best part about it is how I feel.
Joining me in the studio is Robin Gayle, registered dietitian at St. Luke's University Health Network. Robin, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So we saw in the piece that it is possible to do some significant weight loss if you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and a major component of that is diet. Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about what someone should be considering when they're looking to either keep their weight in check or to lose some weight.
Getting started, I would recommend that people set some attainable goals. They should be small and they should be achievable. And really the purpose of a goal is to start gaining some confidence that I can do this is a doable situation for me, and they can continue moving forward.
Well, one of the things I think that people struggle with when we're all trying to make decisions about what to eat is how many calories are in things, what's good for us, what could really fill us up and hold us over. And you've got some stuff here to walk us through. So tell us a little bit about what this plate represents.
Well, the plate essentially is showing us what 100 calories of several different foods would look like.
Right.
And
incredible what 100 calories of broccoli and 100 calories of a muffin.
Right.
It's just a total difference. So
it is. And 100 calories of a large muffin is only a sixth of the large muffin.
Right.
So most of us are eating the entire muffin. That's 600 calories.
And you could have a really good, huge, healthy, nutritious meal for that same 600 calories.
Probably for less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's amazing.
Absolutely. So, so the broccoli is really just showing you that the healthier the food is, essentially the more you can eat. And it's filled with water, it's filled with fiber, so these types of foods are going to fill us up. We're going to leave the table feeling satisfied.
So we're talking a little bit about the idea that you don't want to deprive yourself, you want to set achievable goals. And what are some things that you find are the biggest pitfalls of people giving up on their diets? Why do they stop? And maybe the word diet is the wrong word in the first place.
Well, I mean, diet really just represents how we eat. So I don't think it's a bad word. I think it's just how we use it or how we think of it. Two pitfalls that I would say are the biggest problems is expectations, so unrealistic expectations of what the person thinks is going to come from this.
So maybe you lose a lot of weight the first couple weeks and then it slows down and you think, okay, that's all I can ever lose.
And you might, and that might happen because it's water weight. And it's just accepting the fact that it's a process and there's certain things that you have to go through to get from point A to point B. So the second pitfall would be not tracking your food. And so people will think in their minds, I'm keeping track of this, I know what I'm doing, but then they fail to realize, ooh, I'm just gonna have that one Hershey Kiss, or ooh, and all day long this is happening. So unless you are tracking what you're doing, very hard to really fully understand what's taking place.
You mentioned tracking what you're eating, and there are so many devices now that are electronic that allow us to keep it with us all day long. Are you finding that this is helpful for your clients in tracking what they're eating, the exercise they're getting, and just their overall health?
I think for a lot of people, it is helpful. For people who are into technology, it can be a great benefit to them. They can actually track their food. So one of the things that I notice when people are tracking on paper is, didn't have the paper with me. But you always have your phone with you. So it's very easy to, whenever you're sitting down and you're eating, you can just put that into MyFitnessPal or whatever tool you use, and you'll always have it with you. Or you can also look up the foods if you're at a restaurant or at a supermarket. Some can even scan the labels, and you can get all sorts of information from the barcodes.
It's amazing when you see what is in your food and the calories and the fat and everything's right in front of you, how that can influence your choices. What's your number one piece of advice to your clients and the patients at St. Luke's that come in to see you and they're scared or they've been injured or they've gone through a surgery and they're really trying to figure out how to get their life on track?
I basically talk to them about being gentle with themselves, trying to be patient with the process. I think that people can be very hard on themselves and they set very rigid goals, and that sometimes doesn't bode well for an outcome that you're looking for. So I just try to encourage them, if you go off the road, and it's gonna happen, we all make mistakes, and it's not even a mistake. So you ate something and you have it in your head that maybe you shouldn't have eaten it, it's fine. Go off the road, just don't build a house. You can always get back on the road, right? It's true.
Great way to think of it.
It is. It's a wonderful way to think about it. It's just a little detour, but then you move on. And then you continue on towards your goals.
Great, Robin. Well, thank you so much. This gave us a great visual of really what 100 calories looks like and really how to make good choices that will help you lead a healthier life. So thanks for being here.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
For more information on nutrition services at St. Luke's University Health Network or anything from today's show, go to our website at thepeaktv.com. Thanks for watching, and remember, every day is an opportunity to be your best self. This is The Peak. Like what you saw? Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss another video.
And don't forget to give us a thumbs up.